very good. Look, there's really well, not much to say, because in one way, lots of things are in the place. Technique-wise, musical concepts, the style, it's already there. So here and there, a few details that I would point. One, in terms of the right hand, I would like your right hand to be a little bit more situated towards the sound hole, to get a little more consistent sound, especially when you are on the melody, because sometimes you are playing on the first string, and your hand moves, and the melody, like when tam taram, pim pim pam, some notes don't have the same quality, because you play them with a different fingers on a different places, and they tend to be sometimes a little bit too bright. So, and that will, more importantly than knowing where the hand has to be, you have to just have a little bit more of that conscious hearing it and paying attention to that, so that you train your ear to listen for the evenness of the color, of the tone quality. Okay, and another thing that I think that will be very important is to take care of the open basses. You have very often open basses ringing here over the melody, and they mix like A with D. So you get a, overlapping basses, and it's not clear harmonically. That, okay? And here and there a few little details in terms of dynamics or something like that, but overall it's quite good. I think your dynamic can increase. I think you can play a little bit louder at the times, and go for it. Also, one little thing that I will write here that you pay attention is your breathing, because sometimes you hold the breath and you're breathing in a way that does not accompany the melodical line, the phrase. So what I would suggest is when you're playing the piece, to sing along with that, because that will put in sync your breathing with the melodic expression. Okay? We'll try that a little. So once again from beginning, please. Let's make this even more expressive, even a little bit more sort of sweet, no dolce, and for that line. Take a little bit more time, and then lead this towards this note. So they have a very nice crescendo, very nice connection here from this G sharp to this F sharp. The articulation is a little odd. What I'm feeling is you're leaving your, is it first and the second finger, and I'm getting this dissonance. For the time, so just a little time, lift up so that we don't get that. Yes, that's right. And then do not hesitate for that F sharp. Very good. Now, this thing about the breathing, I want you to take a breath before you play this phrase. So, and then as you play, you exhale towards that F sharp, so that as if singing da di da di da da, rather than di da di da da di. Okay, it's some kind of unconscious reaction right now, which it's not too bad, but it can develop to be worse, and it will influence your musical expression. Okay, so take the breath and exhale. That's it. One. legato deck there. And you do show me that again. Something. Play that again. Tempo. This here, it's a little bit. It feels like I hear every shift. I have to hear a little bit more legato. Yeah? Think it as a one line. Play me now slowly. I think melody. There's a big shift in between each. Sync the movement of your hand, of your arm, with the tempo now. So it's slowly. Look. It's not. It's not quick. Slow. That's too quick. You see that? Play with this. It's close. So it's not even like moving big shift. It's more like turning the hand because your second finger has to come underneath. That's it. Under the first. And then that's it. So you have a little bit more of this rather than that. That's it. That will be it. So play with it. Without. Every time there's a shift, there's a little bit of that. So again, take a breath in. Exhale. That's it. One. Okay. In these dissonant notes or appoggiaturas, just give them a little bit more emphasis so that we have ti-a-ri-ra-ri. Legato. Yeah, put me all three fingers on the first string. That's it. That's where your fingers have to be. See, you lower even your shoulder. That's the best. That's it. That's it. So you don't start the melody from fingers being up high. So play me the few chords before that you have. Sorry. And then lower the fingers. That's it. That's it. And now, look at this. Here you have an E, here you have A. And you have to stop E once you play A. The way I do it, if I play A, sorry, E, right? So I bounce back and I stop the previous bass that it's ringing. So play me this chord, and then slowly hit A. Bounce the finger. That's it. So it's tiny little movement that you introduce of your thumb to stop the basses. And what I would suggest to you, just take a marker and mark every time you have open basses, and you know where to stop them. So usually I stop them right after, like that they really blend and it's not there's no interruption. Go on. A little bit more on that chord. That's it. Let's make that section once again, starting from here. I want to have a little bit more of a accelerando towards this. Play me there. Let's do it together. And that's it. phrase ends there, right? Let's take it once again from there. Expressive. So if you play it with your thumb, that's fine, but make a deep tone, meaning that you put a little bit more of your weight of your arm into the strings, you get deeper tone rather than sort of a shallow flat, rather than, you know, push into it. Let's hear that. Yeah, and we have to find the best way to get nice tone. Let me see this. Yeah, press the chord there. I'm just looking there. Play me the first string only. It's a little bit thin, you feel it? So let's find a way. Feel that? So I just give you an example, but you turn your finger, find a combination of the tip, fingertip, and the nail. Where's that angle? But the only thing that guides you is your ear. You can hear what can be a beautiful tone, and you just adjust your finger until you find it. Play. That's it. And fit in the chord. It gets a little too harsh on the top. Let it loose a little bit here. Not so strong, not so rigid. That's better. You'll find it. So it's hearing what you want and trying until you, oh, I got it. Okay? Let's go on there, play that. Very... It says andantino, so you still feel like if it is in 6/8, feel it in 2. 1, rather than counting every 8th note. It becomes a little bit too heavy. So play me once again here. Completely different character, more presence. Bum de dum. I want a little bit fuller tone on that. I'm hearing much of a nail. I want more of a fingertip, rounder tone. There you are. That's it. Do it again. The character of the previous movement was very sweet. Nothing like that now. It's not about it's very nice. No, it's play with that feel and that's it. Play with that tone. Very deep. Right hand a little bit towards the sound hole. That's better. There. Da da di pa 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 da pam. Play with this. Stopping the bass. You play one, you stop another one. That's it. Yeah, because we have very distinct harmonies. Da da di da da di pa 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 da pa pa. A and E chords, right? Play there. Play the first one. And the thumb is already there for the next one. That's it. Let's go on. Play me that more character. That's it. Do it again. You have to convince me, like trumpets, and that's it. Watch your basses again. Stop the basses. Excellent, that's it. Takes very little, see? Yeah, you'll do it. That will be no problem. It's a tiny little movement there and makes it more clear. Let's go on to the trio. Becomes a little bit heavy there. Let me just see. And then where do you play this? Play me this. And now think the next note, the next 16th note, the short note, to pair it as a reflex to the next long note. I'm just talking about it. Pa-pam. So you have, yeah, it's not full chord. It's the thirds there, pa-pam. That's it. That's what I want to do. That's a good reflex. There you are. Aha, good. That's it. Now they are closer and it feels better, tighter rhythmically. Once again, and. I want more of crescendo here, then make it a crescendo there. Once again. More. Okay, I want you to end the phrase here. Da-da-dum, be-dee-dee-dee, ba-dee-da-dum. The same as there. From there, da-dum, be-dum. Do that again. That's it. That's clear. Yeah, so think it like that. Once again. Go on. Now let's see that. Ta-tan, ta-tan. What is that? That's a super sharp. Right? Where do you play that? Yeah, it's still easier. Maybe this. Now, the hand has to react quickly for this. Just play this. Okay. Leave it there. Play me 2 and 3 there. That. Okay. Feel that? Lift third finger. Put it down. Feel how quickly you can do that. That's it. It doesn't require much energy there. Now move the second finger 1 fret. That's it. So at the same time there's a squeeze and pull of the arm. That's it. That's good. But I'm working backwards. I work from here back to there, right? And then back to F sharps. Yeah, you see, the whole arm has changed. So when you play this, that's done, and the whole hand changes, gets in another position for this. This is better. Don't leave it in this, and start like that, but change. Elbow a little bit more in. Play me this again. And then, aha. One. Yeah. One. Okay, put it together and. Okay, and here. What is this? And then, right? Let's go in the tempo. Play this more convincing, more. That's it. What's your tone? Nice. Yeah, that's good. I think my next tune should be coming in, but it's very good. There are very few things that I'm showing you. You are handling the peaks very well. So few of these things, and it will be perfect. Okay? Okay.